This is a public emergency message issued by the Department of Health and Safety. Please remain calm. Attention! We are issuing this broadcast as a precautionary measure following recent reports of a disturbance affecting children and adolescents within the region. The following message contains critical information you need to ensure your safety and the safety of your loved ones. There has been a verified incident regarding a child in your community. A child has been reported as unresponsive. According to early reports, their breathing ceased earlier today. However, afterwards, the child began speaking. This is not a joke. It is important that you understand this. This is not a misunderstanding or miscommunication. The child was seen with a wide, unblinking stare, eyes fixed, face devoid of color. No breath. No movement. Yet, the child spoke. At first, the words were nothing unusual. The child simply asked for water. It seemed harmless, even normal. However, upon further observation, medical professionals began reporting that the child was not speaking from their mouth. The voice was coming from somewhere else. It sounded like the child, but it was wrong, distorted. The words themselves were clear, but the tone, it was hollow, like it was reverberating through something that shouldn't have been there. Reports from the caregivers indicate that the child, whose body was cold to the touch, repeated phrases with strange pauses, each sentence drawn out unnaturally, as though a hidden source was dictating them. The child did not blink, and they did not move. The only thing that moved was the sound of their voice. By the time emergency responders arrived, the child's skin was gray and unmarked. No pulse. No heartbeat. But still the words persisted.
"I don't need to breathe,"
it said.
"I'm better now."
It was at this point that the first warning sign became clear. The voice, it began to mimic others in the room. Family members. Friends. They swore they heard their own names spoken, gently, pleadingly, like a memory trying to crawl from their throats. The voice would ask them to come closer. To get closer. By the time medical assistants arrived, the child was sitting upright, eyes wide open, staring ahead without recognition. The parents were informed the child was deceased, and as the team prepared to move the body, the voice began again, coming from the empty chest. The voice was now saying something different. "Why won't you listen? I don't need to breathe anymore. Do not approach any unresponsive individuals. Do not trust what you hear. It is critical that you avoid all contact with anyone who has stopped breathing. If you hear a voice, familiar yet wrong, coming from the mouth of someone who is not breathing, leave the area immediately." Reports are increasing, and with them, the words spoken by those not alive are becoming louder, clearer. Those who hear these voices report an overwhelming sensation of nausea, dizziness, and a deep, instinctual terror. The people, if we can still call them that, no longer speak with the cadence of their own voices. They speak with something else in them. Something waiting. Those affected have begun to exhibit other behavior. Some try to move, but not in ways humans can. They tilt their heads at impossible angles, twisting unnaturally, so much so that their necks should snap. But they don't. They never snap. They are still. We are urging all individuals to stay indoors and report any strange incidents of movement or voices coming from someone you believe to be unresponsive. The silence is no longer safe. If you hear the voice speak your name, it is no longer you. Stay aware. Stay safe. Do not allow anyone, especially someone you know, to enter your home once they have ceased breathing. The dead are not silent. They are talking. And if you hear it calling, if you hear them whispering your name, do not answer. They are already closer than you realize. This message will repeat at the top of each hour.